Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from Cleveland. Kamara now to return. And he returns this to the 22.
Alvin Kamara on the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Cunningham. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
2nd and 7 at the 25-yard line.
Out of the gun here, it's Cunningham. It's caught by Mike Evans. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
1st and 10 at the 42.
From Viking territory now. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Here's Cunningham from the gun. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. Dancing to his left. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Trey Flowers, the former Arkansas Razorback, in there to get him. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Operating from the gun, Cunningham. And right side, Henry's got it. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 13-yard line. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This is caught. And he'll be out of bounds. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Okay, I'm not so great at math, but I just looked over at our statistician, Marvin, and he signaled to me 5 for 5 to get things started here on this opening drive. Where I come from, that's pretty good.
That is pretty good. Now, what do you do defensively to adjust?
Well, this is where you got to make...
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Derrick Henry from a yard away, bowling his way in. And the Eagles drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the 1st quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the gun, Gannon. Left side here to Sanders. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. Operating from the gun, Gannon. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the 1st down as well. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score.
With the score, Eagles 8, Vikings nothing.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the gun, Gannon. Flush to his right. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
That's another Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Gannon. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down.
At the Eagles' 26-yard line.
And his pass incomplete. That his 1st incompletion after a 4-for-4 start.
Yeah, but they shouldn't back off from what they're doing. I like the play calling right out of the gate. I like the tone that they're setting. Keep going in that direction.
On 3rd down, Gannon. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the 5-time Pro Bowler Troy Vincent. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
At their own 26.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. Stop made there by Julius Peppers. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First catch on that one for Kelsey, and it's a 1st down. 8-0 our score with 2 minutes left in the 2nd quarter. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this 1st half of action. Now, at 1st down, they run with Kamara's. He'll take it forward for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And no room that time, getting it to about the 46.
He's brought down by Deion Jones.
On 3rd down, Henry. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. They run the counter. James. And able to pick up the 1st across midfield to the 47. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. The Eagles going to take the 1st of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 1st half. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
At the Vikings' 45-yard line.
He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And they are into field goal range now as he's got the 1st down at the 26. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. Now a 1st down throw, Cunningham. Going for it all. And too much on that one. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Down and 10.
Throwing again. Cunningham. Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Clock at 20 seconds to go in the half as they come up 1st and 10.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts.
And 4 at the
From the gun, Gannon escaping the pressure right. Flushed out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk taker.
That's caught inside the 20. And he's in for the touchdown. And the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done? Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. Pulls it in at the 13. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball, try and get things settled down a little bit.
He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Operating from the gun. Gannon, he's going to loft one. Deep left side. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Vikings. A big play there. 70 yards. And the Vikings are able to make this a close game again.
The kick is
and this one through the uprights and good.
Makes the score Eagles 14. Vikings.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Kamara now to return. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
On the return.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of it.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
It's an old-school battle in the Keystone State of Pennsylvania. The Eagles and the Steelers are underway. Fielded near the back of the end zone, and he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. First down, going to get him 5 up to the 30.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. He got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
Tackle made.
5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the others, you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 36.
Rolling to his left. And he's going to go out of bounds. Gigantic loss. Kept retreating. Steps out. That goes down as a sack and a big loss of yardage. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. From the gun, Cunningham. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
He is going to find Hill here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion.
Philadelphia.
Operating from the gun, Cunningham. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but he did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw again, Cunningham. Eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
On 1st and 10, Cunningham. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Throwing again. Cunningham. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
They'll run on 1st down. It's George. And now nothing but green ahead of him. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Steelers have taken a first-quarter lead. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers.
Is good. Makes the score Steelers 7, Eagles 0.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Number 20.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15.
Joe Green.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd down, here's Cunningham. He's got a first down past the 30. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he'll finally be taken down at the 29-yard line. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Cunningham. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. To throw again. Cunningham. Being chased out left. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Taken down.
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
1st down, Eagles.
Derrick Henry. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
On 2nd down, it's James. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Rolling to his right. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact. But in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They'll try and throw for it here. And it is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
On first down, George. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Vick throwing in a hurry to the flat. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
Good.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coaches. 2-minute drill.
Tackle made there by the safety, Derwin James.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Man open, it's Moss complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Vick's going to look to run. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5, about the 4. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. 3rd as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. Bill Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost him.
And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Here's James. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
At the 28-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Here's Cunningham. Forced out to his left. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Partner, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting at 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, Cunningham. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And they will get the first down here as they move into field goal range as well, inside the 25.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. He gets it left side to Johnson. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
At the Eagles' 16-yard line.
On second down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
For a Pittsburgh Steeler. First down and goal to go.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. From the shotgun, it's Vick. This is caught. Gronkowski. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
A gain of 8. Brings up second.
From the 2 now, second and goal.
2-yard line.
From the gun, Vick. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Mills. Accelerating, and off he goes. 20.
Woo, yeah!
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands? And off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
So the Eagle offense coming on here as they'll try for 2 points. The final shot before break. Cunningham. That's caught. And he will get into the end zone. So a perfect finish to the half. They get the touchdown on the final play. And 2 more for good measure. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick-6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's second and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at their 48-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's George. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient. Followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
And Mike Tomlin going to roll up the sleeves here and say, let's go for it on 4th. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down.
46-yard line.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. It's a play fake. Now Vick. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes. Javon Curse able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Another try after the first down sack. Vick. Oh, and now Vick throwing another interception. Picked off by Jalen Mills. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
Eagle 1st down.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Cameron Hayward.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 39.
3rd quarter now, at a 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. On the ground, it's James. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
To throw on 3rd down, Cunningham. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a 1st down, and inside the 5-yard line.
Back now in Pittsburgh, and we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And they'll indeed take a knee.
Kept it in his hands and tried to push it across the goal line himself, but the defensive front wouldn't allow him to do so, bringing up 2nd down and a bit farther.
And they will take a knee here.
Well, that's going to bring up a big call now because he was unable to make the play himself on 2nd down. Now you just have to wonder, will they keep the ball in his hands on 3rd down?
And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to be marked down very close to the 1st down marker, but it looks like he's a yard short. 4 yards, that gets him close to the goal line, but it also brings up a 4th and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. Cunningham looking to throw. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Derrick Henry there to make the grab. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead.
That's a really nice play concept there. Bootleg him out to the right. They're going to move the pocket and try and keep the rush away from him. I love that he was able to throw back against the grain a little bit and find a receiver cutting from the backside of the formation across the middle.
Now Cunningham. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they try to make it a 2-score game with a conversion. It pays off.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A 2-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion.
At the 24.
On second down, Vick again. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Derwin James with a pick. And he breaks.